drumline, halt!
For that. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Twin Rivers Festival of the Arts 2024. You just heard the combined drumline from Rollo High School, Foothill High School, and Smart Academy for the Arts and Science Middle School. They are under the direction of Richard Smiley, Alexia Vargas, and Andy Sullivan. This group is under the instruction of Andy Sullivan. And now I would like to welcome Denise Egan, Director for Career and Arts Education.
Thank you, Maria. Good evening, everybody. It is so wonderful to see so many of you here tonight. As Maria said, I'm Denise Egan, and I'm the Director of Arts and Career Ed here in Twin Rivers, and we're so happy you joined us this evening for our festival. Like Maria said, we have to give a shout out to our drumline that just did an awesome job. I also have to give a big shout out to our brand new drumline from Smite. This is their first time ever performing in the festival. They did a wonderful job. I also want to thank our CCAA and our Rio Linda musicians that were performing in the lobby for the pre-performance. I hope you got a chance to enjoy them. So here to welcome you this evening is our superintendent. It's my pleasure to introduce Steve Martinez.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out this evening. I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite nights of the year because I like to say it's like a buffet of art. You know, we get choir, we get music, we get dances, we get it all tonight. But more importantly, you get to see the opportunities that our students have in our district. And that's what's so great about it. The other thing I like about it is that we have cultural dance as well. We started mariachi this year at one of our schools. Yeah. I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful in about a couple of years they're up here in beautiful costumes and their outfits, you know, playing for all of us. That's going to be a beautiful day. But again, this is a great night feel free to come on up, get your phones ready. I was going to say cameras, but that would date me, right, if I say cameras? So get your phones ready, and please feel comfortable, come on up. Make sure you get a great shot of your child, because you know what tonight's about? Tonight's about celebrating them and all their hard work. And I don't know about you, but there's nothing that makes me feel better than seeing all these kids up here tonight performing and having a good time. As I was walking in, I heard this little boy tell his dad, "Dad, I'm so excited." And I thought to myself, you know what? That's what it's all about. It's all about excitement. It's all about us feeling proud about what our kids are doing. So tonight, enjoy tonight. A couple of things. I want to thank all the staff, all these people you see around here. We're here all day providing lunch to our kids, making sure everything was set up. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And all our school principals, site administrators, district administrators, put up your hands because you're here in support of our kids. Thank you for being here, taking your night to be here. I also want to thank our board vice president, Michael Baker. Please stand up. Thank you. And last thing I want to say, you know, COVID was really interesting. But what I said about COVID, I said, you know what, we're going to come out of COVID even better. And you know what we did? All these instruments, all these things that you see, all brand new. That's right. So just, you know what? And that's for all our kids throughout our district. So anyway, enough of me. Let's celebrate our kids tonight. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again for supporting Twin Rivers. But more importantly, let's celebrate our kids tonight.
Thank you so much, Dr. Martinez. We're really proud. You'll learn this really quick. We're really proud of our amazing VAPA programs here tonight, and we are so glad you're here to join us. But this stuff doesn't happen without great support. So I'd like you to give another round of applause for our Board of Trustees, Dr. Trustee Baker, who's here tonight, and Dr. Martinez for all their support for us. And I also need to thank our district leaders, because we have wonderful leaders that help us get this work done. So I'd like to welcome our Associate Superintendent of School Leadership, Dr. Grace, our Chief Human Resources Official, Gina Carrion, our Chief Business Official, Ryan DiGiulio, and people we can't do without our Executive Directors, Megan Simmons, Cynthia Andrews, and Yvette Streeter. Your support tonight means the world to us, and especially all these folks that you'll see up here on stage, and all those students standing by their artwork proudly in the lobby. I do have a couple of housekeeping things to do with you before I turn you over to this group. Hopefully you got a chance to talk to the student artists and the art teachers out in the atrium. That work represents students as young as 4-year-olds in our TK program, all the way up to our AP students, AP art students in our senior high schools. They have done a fabulous job. They're all out in the lobby, so I need you to give a really loud round of applause for those artists so they can hear. So here's another housekeeping thing. We have this wonderful projection screen in the back so everyone can see their students. We know that's really what you're here for. If you do stand up, please be aware that you're probably blocking somebody else's view. Okay, so that's one reason we have the screen up for you. But right now, these students have waited very patiently, so I am going to proudly turn it over to our elementary band.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Glad to see an amazing turnout tonight. My name is Genesis Santos. I am an elementary music teacher for our district. Alongside me is my staff and teammates as well to help to bring these students to you all. We are general music teachers. We teach music classes to the entire elementary schools in our district. And we also teach band to 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders depending on the school. In front of you is a mix of Year 1 and Year 2 students in front of you. Schools represented tonight include CCAA Elementary, led by Mr. David Evans. We have Del Paso Elementary with Gian Alvaro. Fairbanks Elementary under the direction of Alvin Henry, Hagenwood Elementary under the leadership of Alexio Escobar, Las Palmas Elementary led by yours truly, Genesis Santos, Orchard Elementary led by Maria Santana, Regency Park Elementary led by Valentina Shitsakovic, Sierra View Elementary led by Angel Hernandez, and Village Elementary led by Jana Bassett. Tonight, from this mighty group behind me of elementary students, you will hear 3 songs. The first 2 will include both year 1 and year 2 students playing Lightly Row and Hot Cross Buns, conducted by Mrs. Bassett. And then year 2 students will take the stage and play Go Tell Bill, conducted by Mr. Hernandez. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Hillary Jordan, and this is Foothill High's dance program. We just started this year, and they've just learned ballet, modern jazz, and hip-hop this year. So a lot of them have never performed before, so just give them some energy, okay?
Times for a change. See the look I've had can make a good man turn bad. So please, 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 let me get what I want this time. Haven't had a dream in a long time. See, the life I've had can make a good man bad. So, for once in my life, let me get what I want. Lord knows it would be the first time.
Change, 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 change,
My recital, I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on top of tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. I met this little girlie, her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and bust her out, I had to leave real early. So really sleazy, all they just say is please me, or spend some time and rock a rhyme, I just, it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it easy? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Walk
Hi, my name is Alvin Henry. I am the band director and choral director at Martin Luther King Jr. Tech Academy. I also am the elementary school teacher for music at Fairbanks and at Hazel Stroud. Today we are going to, our first piece is going to be Alien Invasion. And I want you to think about some of the sci-fi films you've seen in the past. You're going to hear maybe some overtones and characteristics musically of those past movies that you've seen. So without further ado, Alien Invasion.
I need this, don't I? I am so excited about our elementary band program. Can we give them another round of applause? And actually, all our students, our middle school musicians, and our brand new dance program, we just added that at Foothill High School, so we're so glad to see them up here tonight for the first time. We are seeing growing numbers in our elementary band program. This is the second year we've offered it, and because of that, we're also seeing growing numbers in our middle school band. So we see great things coming. Tonight, you're seeing the products of what happens in our visual and performing arts programs. Performing and presenting is really an extension of what we do in the classroom, because the stuff we do is meant to be shared. It's meant to be seen and experienced. And tonight is possible because we have such a strong standards-based curriculum that's taught by highly qualified arts teachers. Arts education is essential for our students' well-being. We learned that really well during the COVID time, how important the arts were for us. And access to the arts supports our connections not only to their peers, their school, but also to their greater community. So we'll talk about that more tonight as we go through. The arts allow our students a unique way to engage in their learning, to promote collaboration, and really develop those creative thinking skills that we want all our kids to have. So I'm happy now to introduce our combined choirs under the direction of Kellen Fant. Let's give them one more round of applause. Weren't they beautiful? So here's one of my favorite things about what we do different in our festival, and it makes it a little special. We don't have one school plan and then another school plan. Everything you see tonight are all our groups combined. So on the stage just now, we had our youngest elementary choir singing with our middle school choir, singing with our high school choir. Because we want our kids to grow up in this experience, and we want to make sure it continues. We are so fortunate to have such a strong team of teachers here in Twin Rivers. We have more teachers in the VAPA program than we've ever had, and I've been here a while. We have 24 visual arts teachers. We now have two's better than the one, 2 dance teachers, and we have 22 music teachers working with students all across the district. All our music students perform regularly, and our older students can participate in festivals and competitions. Our art students exhibit their artwork regularly, and the older students participate in things like the Congressional Art Show or State Fair. Expanding our programs to offer a wider range of arts because we feel like every kid has a place in the arts. So I'm excited to introduce one of our longtime partners, ballet folklorico dancers from our high schools and elementary schools, led by Rosario Rosas, with our community arts partner, Caladanza.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon. I'm Maestra Rosario. Thank you so much for supporting the after-school programs. We currently have 6 after-school sites with Folklorico. Today you're going to see 3 of the schools performing. We're going to take you on a tour of Mexico. We're going to start with Aguascalientes. They will be dancing Las Bordadoras. And then you're going to see a piece from Oaxaca, Flor de Piña. There's a surprise at the end, something that's done traditionally and customarily in Guelaguetza. And then later on in the show, then they'll have a song from Jalisco with another special treat. So this is Woodbridge Elementary School with Las Bordadoras, and then Flor de Piña with Grant High School and Foothill High School combined.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here tonight. Boys and girls, it's great to see a full house. I hope you're enjoying your time here. My name is Tom Seaton. I am one of the instrumental directors because David Evans is the other instrumental director at the elementary school, but I'm the instrumental director at the Willerga site, 7 through 12, so I do both the junior high and the high school band. So the group you see in front of me is the high school group, and the amount of energy that they need to put in to their craft, their art of making music, is incredible. How many of you know 2 or 3 different languages? They know the music language, and if you don't know the music language, have them explain it to you sometime, because all of them would be able to do that. It really is more than just, just a frill and an extracurricular time. It really is a core subject. And we're going to prove that now with Camino del Sol. We hope you enjoy the band's first number, Camino del Sol.
Hey guys! So this is CCA's 3rd year of dance company under my direction. I'm April Adorno. So some of these guys have been with me since I started, and I really think that you will be able to see their growth, especially if you've seen them the first year, the second year, and the 3rd year. So just a quick little thing about this piece. This piece is the introduction to our showcase that is in May. So it may not make sense to you right now, but there's a whole storyline that this involves. So if you're interested, tickets will be on sale shortly, and the show is May 24th and May 25th. So that's about it. The piece is called Is It Scary? So hope you guys enjoy.
The book of tales, crafted by magical hands. Only the time itself. Its pages are filled with darkness and mystery. There's a ghost down in the hall. There's a ghoul beneath the bed. Now it's coming through the walls. Now it's coming up the stairs. There's a spirit in the dark. Hear the beating of his heart. Can you feel it in the air? Ghostly haunting everywhere. There's a creaking on the floor. There's a creep behind the door. There's a rocking in the chair, but nobody's sitting there. There's a ghastly smell around, but nobody took a bow. And a coffin lay open, where a risk so exposed. Gonna be exactly what you're gonna see. So did you come to me to see your fantasies before your very eyes? A haunting ghost spirit, dark ghoulish trickery, and spirits dancing in the night. You came to see that sweet purity. It's here inside your lonely heart. So let me go before it's gone.
A nightmare. That's the case. Neverland. That's the place. A monster. You can see disappearing. A monster. Whistling disappearing.
King has risen. All hail. The king hail. The king has risen. All hail. The king has risen. All hail. King has risen.
Your body fell, but it's my touch felt. I'm not a ghost of hell, but spell on you. Used to be watching me. Used to be why see, why agree. Used to be every time the lady speaks, just speaks of me. Have a be and never be. Don't you just be that and watching me alone. Used to be every time the lady speaks, just speaks of me.
The king has risen.
What you have just witnessed could be the end of a particularly terrifying nightmare. It isn't. It's the beginning.
My name's Clyde Quick. I am the music teacher at Norwood Junior High School, and we're going to be playing Ready the Castle by JaRod Hall. You guys ready? Da, 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 dee, da, 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 da.
Can we get another round of applause for our awesome dance troupe, as well as both of our groups of musicians? So we were so excited when we saw y'all lining up outside at 5 o'clock to get in here. We love seeing that crowd at the door. But we got here a lot earlier. So there were volunteers and staff showing up here this morning at 7 o'clock to an empty space. And in the morning before your students arrive, we spent our time setting up all the risers and the chairs. We had wonderful partners from all over the district to help us do that. And then your students started arriving, your performers started arriving about 11. The thing is, they only had today to practice as a whole group. They've been practicing at their schools. They got 1, maybe 2 times to practice with kids their age group. But what you're seeing today, the whole run through, that just happened today for the very first time. So we are extremely proud of them and all the great work they've done tonight, and we know you are too. Here's our combined choirs. So we started off tonight thanking our board and our board of trustees and Dr. Martinez for all their support. But I really need to thank you all too, you and the other voters of California. In November of 22, the voters of California voted in something called Proposition 28. And now we're calling it the Arts and Music in Our Schools Initiative. And what that means is the state is committed to adding more arts. We're lucky in Twin Rivers. We have arts at all our schools, but everybody in California can't say that. And now, because of Prop 28, we're able to provide even more. So this is the first year we received any funding, and we're really excited that we were able to bring on so many new teachers, because new teachers in art, music, drama, and dance mean more things for your kids to be involved in and for them to find their passion. So I am really excited to welcome back our Ballet Folklorico, being joined by, for the first time, our mariachi a new ensemble from Foothill High School.
Hola de nuevo, soy la maestra Rosario. Hello again. I want to really take this opportunity to remind you that as a dancer, we feed off the energy of the audience and also the mariachi. So please feel free to clap along. Do gritos. Do people know what gritos are? A ver, ¿quién me ha hecho un grito? Ahí está, bien. That's what I want to hear. So then they can feed off of your energy. And again, this is the first time we're performing together. Foothill High School didn't get an opportunity to practice with the mariachi until today. So it's Grant High School and Foothill High School dancing together, Jarabe Tapatío with the mariachi. Thank you again. We're so grateful to have live music for our folklorico. So enjoy.
So we continue to partner with the arts in our community. Caladanza has been our partner for many years. But over the last few weeks, your students have attended live theater at the B Street. They have danced along with the dance company of 2.4 Dance Theater Company. They have played with the Sac Philharmonic, and they have been wowed by the Sac Ballet's Nutcracker. Getting your students out into the community to see how they can continue to be part of the arts throughout their lives is really important to us and a part we're really proud of. So I'm going to turn it over now back to our high school band.
Good evening. My name is Richard Smiley. I'm the director at Rio Linda High School. This is only my 34th time doing this. I've been around a little bit. This is a very fun piece of music for us called Dragonstone. And there's probably a few of you who have spent a little bit of time maybe sitting around a table with friends with pieces of paper and a bunch of dice and playing role-playing games and such. Or you might like sword and sorcery kind of movies. This is the piece for you. Imagine fighting your way into the dragon's den. You're about to do battle with the dragon, and you got your armor on and sword and magic helmet and all that cool stuff. And then in the middle, the dragon is going to try to cast a spell on you and say, wouldn't you rather be my friend and not kill me and take all my treasure? And then you snap out of it and you win. So that's what this piece is all about. It's a really fun piece. The kids really enjoy doing this kind of music because of it kind of tells a story. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy playing it. So Dragonstone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of these wonderful artists one more round of applause. My name is Andy Sullivan. I'm the band director for Smythe Middle School, FC Joyce Elementary, Oakdale Elementary, and the drumline instructor for Smythe Middle and Rio Linda High School. I am also the secondary music co-chair for our wonderful event tonight. We have a ton of people that we need to thank, and we're going to start by me introducing the co-chairs, the people who anchored and put this together for you. First, our secondary art teacher, Miss Amber Westmoreland. Let's hit it for her. Come on down. Next, I would like to introduce our elementary art co-chair, Miss Amanda Johnson. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce the elementary music co-chair, who's done an absolutely fantastic job, just like our art co-chairs. Miss Maria Santana, come on down. It is our great honor to once again introduce Ms. Denise Egan, Head of Arts and Career Education. It's been a long day.
I know, it has been. So these four folks have worked so hard these last few months. And when I say months, we've been talking about this since this time last year, since last April. So I cannot thank them enough for all they did. There are also countless volunteers from our different departments in the district, from special projects, student services, EL. I mean, just the list goes on and on of people that came and helped us today to get this all ready. We also have great volunteers from the warehouse, transportation, IT, and we even have CTE teachers and students here from CCAA helping us film and photograph. So we can't thank these folks enough. I also want to give a shout out to all of our principals for all they do to make this possible and to support you provide us in our VAPA program and every day. There's so many of you here tonight. And I also want to give another thank you to our Board of Trustees and to Dr. Martinez for all they do. So with that, I think it's time you put some names and faces together. So VAPA teachers, as I call you, I see you all standing in the back trying to hide. So if you will come as I call you down, Caroline Sequeira, Carolyn Sayo, Katie Jones, Maxwell Gilly, Mitch Cudney, Noah Casina, Penhia Zong, Tom Brockman, Barbara Sellen, Ben Ehrman, Kara Singson, Christopher Scapatici, Denise Ferensky, Dilshad Razim, Jeremy Jordan, John Lennertz, Jolene Vincent, Kapani Robinson, Tina Horta, Robin Lang, Stacy Economan, and Tiana Melanalo. I said that wrong. These are our visual arts teachers. Can we give them a round of applause? I know you've had a chance to see them already, but I'd like to call up our two dance teachers, April Adorno and Hillary Jordan. And of course, our music teachers, Lexi Escobar, Alvin Henry, Angel Hernandez, David Evans, Genesis Santos, Gian Alvedo, Jana Bassett, Valentina Kistakova, Alexa Prax, Alexia Vargas, Clyde Quick, Craig Murray, Garrett Perkins, Kellen Fant, Marcus Holofield Ham, Matthew Miles Maldonado, Nam Duang, Richard Smiley, and Tom Seaton. Our department is technically called Arts and Career Ed, so I lovingly call our team the ACE team because they do just an incredible job. So I'd like to bring up Norma Torres and Shanae Ford, two of our staff members, and also our TOSAs, Charity Tenalian and Maddie Stone. And for those of us who've been around here a while, it makes my heart so happy to see this amazing group of people behind us and to be so excited about the things that are coming in the next couple years. This time next year, there's going to be more of us up here because we're going to have more of your kids up here too. So, with another round of applause, I think we need to recognize students and teachers. Can we give a big round of applause to all these wonderful families that support our kids? Kids, y'all are supposed to be cheering for your parents now. We thank you all for being here tonight. Before we wish you good night, we want to all end on a finale. So we hope you join along as we have our combined finale with all our groups.
Staring at the edge of the water, long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the first daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. My inside is the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. In the wind, I might sail, and the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know. If I go, there's just go, tell them how far I'll go. I know everybody finds the silence, so happy in silence. Everything's by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I will make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play along with the voice inside, sing a different song. What is wrong with me? The light was dark as the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. In the wake of the sun, of the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know. If I beyond that line, when I cross that line, the light of the sky is the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. In the wind of the sail, when the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far
Thank you and good night.